Alrighty, hey guys, welcome back to another DCS World video with Spirit 117. I hope you all had a great weekend and had a nice week. I know I certainly had a good weekend. I got to fly the Tomcat around a little bit more, and it's pretty hard to ask much more than that. I have another Tomcat video for us today. This one's actually, this mission's a lot of fun. It's a combat air patrol for a strike package. The Iranians are launching anti-ship missiles at civilian shipping in the Persian Gulf, and NATO's put together a strike package to knock out those missile launchers, because we can't be having Iran sink civilian ships in the Gulf. That's just not okay. So the package consists of 8 Tornado GR4 fighters running seed operations, 4 Tornadoes on the initial seed flight, and then 4 in reserve to clean up any remaining threats. The strike package itself will consist of 8 F16Cs, 4 as the package to knock out the anti-ship missile launchers, and then 4 for cleanup operations for any that survive the first wave. There's also a B-1B Lancer flight that will be bombing the logistical support facilities on the island of Kish. And then we have 4 F14 Tomcats, call sign Dodge 3. That's us. There's another flight of Tomcats, call sign Dodge 6, as well as 2 Tomcats on Alert 5 status. And then we have our E-3 AWACS aircraft providing airborne control and radar coverage. The Iranians, well, it's unclear what they might actually send up. They might send nothing. They might send everything. If they send everything, that would be MiG-21s, MiG-23s, MiG-29s, F-4s, F-5s, and possibly the Iranian detachment of F-14A Tomcats, equipped, of course, with AIM-54A model Phoenix missiles. So we're going to have to be on our toes that there might be enemy Tomcats flying around the combat zone in addition to our friendly ones. So just something that we will have to keep in mind. And of course, you have your pretty typical Iran SAM sites that are absolutely everywhere. So hopefully those Tornadoes do a good job in knocking out those SAMs. We're going to go ahead and, just before we get started here, we'll just turn on some lights real quick. I do want to say a quick thank you guys. My previous video that I posted on my channel about a week ago, at time of recording this one, that video has 2,500 views or somewhere close to that. And I haven't posted a video on my channel in a long time that got that many views, and not a DCS video. So thank you guys so much for the support on that. That means a lot to me, just because, you know, I do this for fun. I'm not a sponsored channel or anything. I don't get ad revenues. I don't pay for extra views or whatever the bigger channels do these days. I just do this for fun. And seeing 2,500 views and a bunch of likes and a bunch of, you know, encouraging comments, that means a lot to me. So thank you guys so much. We're going to go ahead and get started. So we'll throttle up to mill power here. Set flaps to takeoff position. And we will salute. And away we go. Get the landing gear up. Now, as you guys have probably noticed, it is not a fantastic day.
Oh, God. Too high.
Oh, God. Alright, we're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Anyways, it's not a great day for flying here in the Gulf. We've got pretty low cloud cover, about 5,000 feet. And it's raining, and there's some crosswind and turbulence and just general fun stuff like that. So that will make landing back on the carrier. It's going to make that a little bit interesting. It's not quite a Case 3 landing. Visibility is not that bad. But it's going to be a little bit trickier than our standard Case 1 recoveries that I'm not even good at doing a regular Case 1 in perfect weather, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes.
Flight, join up. Flight, go finger 4.
Let's get our wingman to form up here. Alright. we're going to level out. We'll pick up some airspeed, and then we'll climb up to about 25,000 feet or so.
Roger that. Switching to steer point 1.
We're going to have Jester get us bearing to waypoint 1, which is off to the left. We're going to set our data link
Roger that.
to the AWACS so we can see what the AWACS sees.
Copy. Friendly, Bra 275, 1 mile, Angels 1. And a friendly, Bra 100, 59 miles, Angels 25. We've got friendly, F14, 6 o'clock, 1 mile. Okay?
Thank you, Jester.
Copy.
Waypoint's off
Friendly,
this way a little
Bra
bit.
085, 108 miles, Angels 30. And a friendly 3-ship, Bra 105, 108 miles, Angels 5.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start our climb here. We've got just under 19,000 pounds of fuel aboard, so got a nice load of fuel. Though this is a fairly long mission. It's got a lot of distance to cover and a lot of time to loiter. We are all the way down here. Our flight plan... let's see if I can get it to... There we go. Our flight plan is this, and that... you know, we're going to get engaged by fighters, SAMs, all that stuff. The strike package is here. This is the first flight of Tornadoes that is lifting off from the airbase. The F-16s are also down there as well. Oh, and I don't know why we are all of a sudden not climbing anymore, but okay. Probably need to just trim ourselves out here a little bit. Alright, let's see what we got here. So, we're going to go... Jester. Yeah, those SAM sites are starting to turn on their radars. They see the Tornadoes incoming. Yeah, picking up all kinds of stuff that way. So we've gone Master Arm on. We've turned our missile prep on just so our missiles can warm up so they're ready to fire. We're going to leave the Sidewinder coolant off for right now just because that's not unlimited. So, and I don't actually know how long it lasts. We should probably look into that. But, we don't need them right now, so we'll leave it off. We'll turn them on later. We're going to turn off our roll stability augmentation. That kind of gets in the way in a dogfight. I don't know what it does or why you don't want it if you're dogfighting, but the point is you don't want it, and it'll help keep you out of spins and stalls and stuff like that if it is off. The other two, the roll or the pitch and the yaw, is fine to have. Looks like our wingman is back there. And we're going to go ahead and pop into Jester's office here and see what Jester works with in the Rio pit. Now, I don't know what any of these buttons do, so I'm not going to push anything. But this is obviously our radar display. We've got some context. This is another type of radar display here, I guess. I don't know how any of this shit works. So, one of these days I'm going to figure it out. But you really need a person to fly up front if you want to be a Rio, because all that this is very basic autopilot. It'll keep the plane going straight, and that's about it. But if you're flying with a friend and you're in the back seat, you can do things like disarm the pilot's ejection seat, or reach over and pull up his landing gear when he's on final approach to the aircraft carrier. You can just generally mess with the pilot a little bit, have a bit of good-natured fun. Alright, so we are... I don't know how to read the distance to the waypoint marker. I'm not exactly sure how these work, but I know that this marker here is the waypoint marker itself, and I believe each of these lines represent 20 miles. So we're about 50 miles from waypoint 1. And we're making almost 400 knots. We're going to continue to climb.
Nails, 11 o'clock.
Alright, so we've picked up MiG-29 on the RWR. He is probably way the hell over there. But there's at least one flight of MiG-29s that have been scrambled already. We're going to level off about 25,000 feet. That'll give us nice fuel-efficient cruising. And also it will give us extended range on our missiles, because the higher up you are when you're firing the missile, the further that missile will actually go. So it'll give our AIM-54s a nice long kill range. I've noticed that with the AIM-54 against fighters that will maneuver to not get killed by it, the kill range seems to be about 30 to 40 miles. It's a pretty solid range. Especially if you are high and fast, and if they're coming in head-on, you can get them from about 40 or 50 miles that way. Otherwise, you want to launch at about 30. Against non-maneuvering targets that are big, like bombers or AWACS aircraft.
We've got nails, 1 o'clock.
Thank you, Jester. You can launch at like almost 100 miles. I've heard of people getting kills against stuff like that at over 100 miles. I've never seen it done. But I've heard of it. But yeah, against a fighter, you generally don't want to launch it more than 50. And I would say 50 is probably pushing it unless you are high, fast, and they are coming in head-on. Let's see. Let's set... Alright, we're going to go ahead and level out.
Heads up, nails. 12 o'clock.
Yeah, we've got those MiG-29s on RWR again.
We've got nails, 9 o'clock.
I'm gonna go ahead and set the autopilot here, so hopefully keep us on heading while I fiddle with Jester's stuff. We've got an F-14 on the RWR as well, off to our left. I'm wondering.
At 10 o'clock.
I'm wondering if that's our other flight of F-14s, or if that's Iranian. They're almost off to our 3 o'clock, so I'm guessing that it's probably our friendly F-14s. All right, let's do this. Let's continue setting up our.
Roger that. Yes, sir. Roger. You got it, boss. It looks like nails, 9 o'clock.
Dodge 3-1, Wizard, Bra, 050 for 140 at 7,000 knots.
050 for 140. Okay.
Dodge 3-1, Wizard, Bra, 053 for 160 at 7,000 knots.
Alright, so we're starting to get air contacts that are getting close enough to where we could engage them shortly. We're going to flip the air-to-air mode on our HUD.
Dodge 3-1, Wizard, Bra, 054
And we will select our Phoenix missiles.
7,000 flanking.
Nails on our nose, 12 o'clock.
Dodge 3-1,
Looks like we've dropped a little bit of altitude. Let's go ahead and look here again. I must not be doing something with this. Must not be doing something with the autopilot, right? Because it doesn't seem to do a whole lot. Probably just doing it wrong. We're going to go ahead and break off to the right here because I just noticed that we're a little off course for the waypoint.
Friendlies, 1 o'clock, 4 miles.
And I don't want to get too far to the left because that's where all those SAMs are.
I've got some dirt at 9 o'clock.
There was a MiG-23 icon on the RWR there for a fraction of a second, so it looks like we've got a flight of MiG-23s out here. Plus those MiG-29s. That's fine.
Oh, I'm showing nails, 11 o'clock.
Dodge 3-1, Wizard, Bra, 050, for 140 at 6,000.
Mud, 10 o'clock. Incoming, Singer, 10 o'clock. Alright, I got nails, 8 o'clock.
Alright, well, we've just been shot at by a SAM. We'll just peel off to the right here. That SAM had to have been fired at just about maximum range. So I think if we just head off this way for a bit. Unfortunately, I have to listen to the RWR lose its mind. Oh, you know what? Actually, I know what we can do.
Copy.
Flight, music on.
Well, that SAM doesn't seem to give a shit that we're jamming him, so... Oh well.
We've got nails, 9 o'clock.
Swing back to the left here just a little bit.
Shift, Singer, 1 o'clock.
So the other thing that's a little bit scary about this is, because of all this cloud cover, we will not be able to see SAM launches.
Showing nails, 10 o'clock.
We're not going to be able to see them visually, so we're going to have a hard time actually spotting. Okay, it looks like that guy's given up for now. Yeah, we're going to have a hard time spotting SAM launches. I wasn't worried about that one just because of how far away we are, but when we start getting closer, like when we have to chase these fighters...
There's a friendly, 140, 37 miles, Angels 5.
When we start having to chase these fighters out of here, off of our strike package, we'll have to fly into those SAMs, and it is going to be hard to see where, you know, how close they are. In fact, actually, let's see how the mission is progressing. Alright, so this is us down here. We're approaching waypoint 1, which is over this island. Alright, so it looks like they've knocked out the SAM battery that's on the island of Siri. All of its search radars are dead. And the tornadoes are... Yeah, there's those MiG-29s, so... Oh god, why are we... No. Nope, nope, nope. Level out.
Wizard, Dodge 3. Request bogey dope.
Alright, switching to steer point 2.
Alright, so 013 for 70.
Looks like nails, 1 o'clock. Yep, that's dirt at 11 o'clock.
Alright, so let's see what we got on radar scope here.
Oh, I got nails on our nose, 12 o'clock.
I'm gonna give Gesture a couple seconds to IFF those
Alright,
targets.
I got nails, 8 o'clock. And a spike, 10 o'clock.
And we're gonna go ahead and launch
Spike,
2 Phoenixes
right
here.
nose.
Fox 3. And Fox 3, and it looks like they're engaging us back. We're gonna go ahead and flip on some tunes here. Since apparently shit is starting to hit the fan. Alright, so we've got time to impact, 85 seconds on the first target, 100 seconds on the second target. I might have fired those missiles a little too far out. Oops. We're going to keep the plane pointed towards the enemy. I do not want to lose tracking lock on those targets. We have too many friendlies in the area, and if we lose radar lock, those missiles will flip on their own radars, and they will kill the first thing that they see, which could be a friendly, so. And that's annoying. It looks like we lost lock anyways, because I don't have the time to impact anymore.
11 o'clock. Break right.
11 o'clock?
Mud on our nose, 12 o'clock. Yes, sir. No, sir, no can do. Roger that, we'll go. Copy that. Unable. Alright, I got nails, 8 o'clock. Copy. Can do that. Copy that. I got a lock. Target, 17 miles. Watch it, buddy.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Our Phoenixes are still going here. Let's see. Yeah, so this missile's no longer... We lost our...
Singer, 12 o'clock.
Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, we're gonna break off.
We've got nails, 1 o'clock.
We lost our target information for those missiles, so they flipped on their own tracking radar, and they're just gonna go kill whatever they find. Which may or may not be a friendly.
Nails, 5 o'clock. Okay, he's locking us 7 o'clock. And nails 9 o'clock. And nails 3 o'clock.
These SAMs seem to really like us, don't they?
Alright, those are some nails, 2 o'clock.
Watch bogey dope.
Alright, 049 for 100. We'll probably need to deal with those guys shortly. Alright, I think we're out of range of these SAMs. 049, that's this way. We're gonna go ahead and climb, pick up some altitude.
Nails, 11 o'clock. Whoa, I got dirt at 1 o'clock.
Alright, so we are now heading bearing 045. And there are a couple of MiG-23s on the RWR.
Unable to do that. Roger.
Alright, looks like we picked him up on radar.
Bandit, Bra, 040, 81 miles.
Yep, we got him on radar. Alright, so these guys are 81 miles and they're coming in head on. So we're gonna launch at maybe... That's
I
interesting.
got nails on our nose, 12 o'clock.
There's actually 3 of them. We're gonna clear our wingman pod.
We got a spike, 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock?
I got dirt at 10 o'clock.
It's a little bit strange that we've lost the second guy on radar, but we've got the first one, so that's fine. We'll give him some Phoenix love. And in fact, actually, since it's only one guy...
Yes, sir. Two spikes, target, 58 miles. Yep, that's dirt at 11 o'clock.
Alright, what is our closure rate? How do I tell? I think that's this number here. Yeah. We got 1,000 knots closure and he's less than 40 miles. We're going to unlock him. Oh, we've got the second guy. Alright, so 1,000 knots closure. They're less than 50 miles. So we're going to Fox 3. And we're going to Fox 3 the second one as well. Now, same thing. I'm going to try...
I've got some dirt at 9 o'clock.
And keep the guidance on these missiles.
Okay. Locking him. Target, 36 miles.
Alright, so we've got our television camera system pinged on this guy. We should be able to pick up a visual ID in just a second here. I'm not sure what the hell Jester's doing with the radar, but...
Spike, right under the nose. Target, 26 miles. Yep, that's good at 11 o'clock. And, nails, 7 o'clock.
Alright. Splash 1 MiG, 23.
Copy. Alright. He's locked.
And here's his friend.
Spike, right under the nose.
Alright, he's just fired at us. We're gonna fire at him. And then we're gonna F-pole maneuver here, so we're gonna pull hard right.
12 o'clock. Hot. Brake right.
Make the missile commit to the turn. And then bring it around to the left. Make the missile then recommit to the turn.
Oh, really? I lost the lock.
Really, Jester? You're killing me.
Roger. Not able.
Great. 035 for 6. He's right in front of us.
The bandit is going down.
Oh. Our fuel stay 12,000 pounds.
Spike, 8 o'clock. Spike, 8 o'clock.
Oh god. Jester, you better be dropping countermeasures. This is gonna be close. Alright, where the hell is this guy? Missile contrails are up here.
Spike on hour 9, on our 9.
It's gotta be over here somewhere.
Missile, 12 o'clock. Hot. Brake right.
Oh
Missile,
shit!
Missile, 12 o'clock. Hot. Brake right.
Oh, that's not a missile,
Nails,
that's
11 o'clock.
a guy in a parachute. I thought that was a missile. I thought that was a missile and damn near lost my... Yeah. That scared me. I thought I was dead for sure.
You spiked a friendly.
Yeah, that's
Copy.
over, man. Alright, AWACS. Alright, our wingman just killed the second guy.
Looks like nails, 10 o'clock.
For 17, you say?
Roger that. Unable. Shit, Spike, 1 o'clock. Copy that. I can't do that. Roger. I've got a lock. Alright, switching to PSTT. We've locked a friendly. Okay, Roger. Whoops, I lost the lock.
Flight, join up.
Alright, well, here's what we're gonna do. We are going to...
Roger, okay. Switching to steer point 2.
Waypoint 2 is off to the left, so... £10,000 of fuel left. We still got a decent amount of time that we can hang in the air, but we're gonna need to start keeping an eye on our fuel state. So let's see how the battle is progressing. This is us here. This SAM site is dead because it's not shooting at us. Yep, it's out of search radars. This looks like the strike package. Yep, Tornado GR, F16s. Looks like some kind of cluster. Whoops.
Wow, there's dirt at 9 o'clock.
Oops, this is not where we wanted to be going. Yeah, so it looks like those F-16s are hitting the launchers.
Ah, damn, we've got mud, 11 o'clock. And, oh, dirt, 12 o'clock. And, whoa, mud, 12 o'clock. And, oh, shit, a singer, 12 o'clock.
Well, unfortunately, we've just strayed into somebody's missile envelope, so we're going to turn out. Oh, God. Oh, no, 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 nope, 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 nope.
Shit,
Oh,
1 o'clock.
okay, shit. Shit. Come on.
He's locking us. 9
Come on.
o'clock.
Come on, you. Mistakes have been made. Oh no. Oh no, 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 don't do this to me. Come on. Just nice, nice and slow. Nice and slow. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. That was closer to a flat spin than I would like to admit. I was already starting to disengage the lock on my throttle so I could firewall the engine on the inside of the spin. We're at
showing nails 10 o'clock.
We're at 10,000 feet, and the pilot's manual for the F14
4 o'clock.
states that if you're in a flat spin and the rate of descent is over 5,000 feet per minute, I think it is, you are supposed to eject at 10,000 feet. That's the point where you stop trying to recover the spin and you eject. And I am at 10,000 feet right now, yeah. So flat spinning into that probably would have resulted in me dying.
Okay, switching to steer point 3. Definitely a singer, 2 o'clock.
Apparently waypoint 3 is off this way. You know, actually, that doesn't seem quite... Is this us? Yeah, this is us. Huh, that's weird. It won't give me my flight waypoints. That's fine. I think waypoint 3 is in fact off this way. We got MiG-29s on the RWR behind us.
Nailed 5 o'clock.
Alright, 038 for 90. That's gotta be those MiG-29s. We're gonna turn around here without winding up in a flat spin.
Oh, I got nails on our nose, 12 o'clock.
And there appear to be multiple MiG-29s.
Roger.
Alright, so they're supposed to be about 70 miles out. see. Do we have anything that is 70 miles?
Locking up 6 o'clock. Looks like nails 7 o'clock. Roger that.
Dodge 3-1. Request bogey over. Flight 8 minutes.
Unable. 033.
Yeah, I can't do that. Roger. Yep. Locking him.
Alright, we got him locked.
Target, 69 miles.
Okay, really? Is he out of ordnance or something? No, he's got fucking... Oh my god.
Target, 60 miles. I've got some dirt at 3 o'clock.
Contact setting 64180. Flight. Engage bandits.
There we go. Only took him, you know, 3 or 4 tries. Alright, how far is this guy? Less than... He's just passing about 50 miles. We don't have any AIM 54s left. Yeah, we're out. Oops. Nope, come on. We do have an AIM 7, and actually we are... Oh, I guess our Sidewinder... When did our Sidewinder coolant turn on?
Target, 51 miles.
I would love to have a Phoenix left right about now. We've already used them all. So I've got a Sparrow and 2 Sidewinders, and then I'm down to guns, and we're also down to 8,900 pounds of fuel. So we're probably going to have to engage this guy and then head back to base. The Sparrow that I'm carrying, unlike the
Target,
Phoenix...
43 miles. I got some dirt at 5 o'clock.
This missile only has a kill range of about 20 miles at the most. And it requires that you keep a radar lock on the target the whole time. It's not like the Phoenix where it has its own guidance radar. If you lose the lock, the missile will not do anything. So once we fire this, we're going to have to be... we basically just have to keep flying right at the guy.
Target, 36 miles.
What's our closure rate here? 872 knots, I think. Alright. Oh, great. And our wingman is at bingo fuel somehow.
Looks like nails 7 o'clock.
What is our wingman doing? Well, if you want to know why he's at bingo fuel, it's because he's flying around with his air brake deployed. Alright, well... I'd feel...
Target, 26 miles.
Flight. RTB.
I'd feel bad if, I'd feel bad if he got himself killed, so... We're gonna play this smart, and not suicidal.
There's a Bandit 3 ship, Bra, 025, 21 miles. I lost lock. Dirt at 1 o'clock. Roger. Switching to home base.
Uh-oh.
Yep, that's dirt at 11 o'clock. Bandit 2 ship, Bra, 075, 49 miles. Alright, those are some nails, 2 o'clock.
Yeah, and we just
Now
burned
he's
about...
blocking us, 7 o'clock.
We just burned about 2,000 pounds of gas pulling that afterburner stunt there, so... Now, the real question is, what kind of missiles are these MiGs carrying, and how much fuel do they have left? The MiG-29 might be carrying, I think it's the R-77. It's whatever long-range radar-guided missile that the MiGs get. It's not quite as long-range as the AIM-54, but they could probably get me, so I'm guessing the fact that they haven't shot them at me yet tells me they probably don't have those. So we're going to say no R-77s on the MiGs, because they would have fired them by now, and they haven't.
9 o'clock, we've got mud. 9 o'clock.
And then the other thing is that the MiG-29...
Singer under 9.
Oh, shit.
Incoming.
Okay, now I'm really confused. Where the fuck... I'm so confused. Oh, shit. Is that me? Oh, no, that's our... Didn't I tell that guy to return to base?
12 o'clock.
I'm pretty sure I told 2 to return to base. And what does he do? He flies the other way. He flies the other way into the only remaining SAM battery on, like, the entire map. My god. I mean, really, look at this. Look at this. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually really funny. I told him to return to base, and what does he do? He flies into, what is this, an SA-11? Yeah, he flies right into an SA-11 with like 6 launch vehicles. That's pretty damn funny.
We got a spike, 6 o'clock.
That is pretty damn funny. Yeah, he's gonna run out of fuel if he, My god. I mean, you kind of gotta feel a little bit bad for him, but... Oh, yep, I think they, yeah, he's out of gas. Yeah. I mean, you gotta feel a little bit bad for him, but I told him to RTB, and, he apparently did not think that, that would be a good idea, so what can you do? Alright, well, that pretty much wraps up our mission here. Because the strike package has accomplished its mission. Well, almost. There's still a couple of surviving, there's still a couple of surviving launchers. Oh. Well, I wonder if... MiG-29. Man, what are these F-16s? What are these guys carrying? Yeah, those guys have missiles aboard. I only have one Sparrow left and 5,000 pounds of fuel.
Nails, 5 o'clock.
And even if I wanted to try hitting the tanker and coming back with one set of missiles, the tanker is all the way down here. And by the time we get back up there, the fight's going to be over. So I think those F-16s are going to have to... they're going to have to manage their own against those MiGs. I can't help them. And in fact, actually, we're going to go ahead and throttle back. Because we are starting to get kind of low on fuel, and we still have a, decently long ways to go back to the carrier here, so...
Wizard, Dodge, 3-1. Alpha, check the home plate.
He's locking us 4 o'clock.
Yeah, we're still 100 miles away from the carrier. So, one thing I've noticed about the RWR in the Tomcat and or Jester calling out, sometimes when they fire missiles at somebody else, your RWR will go off. So in this case, I got a launch warning there. This missile's not aimed at me. At least I don't think it is. That's way too far away for a R27ER. Yeah, it's aimed at this guy. Alright, he dodged it. Good stuff. Yeah, they're engaging now.
Missile, 4 o'clock. Break left.
Yeah, see, Jester's calling out more missile launches on me, but they're not firing these missiles at me, so I don't know really what they're doing. Oh, they got one. Damn it. Aim 120 AMRAAM. Come on, kill him. Nope. Oh, and you know what? The, yeah, these guys still have all their missiles left. Are you kidding? Yeah, they can deal with those,
He's locking us 1 o'clock.
They can deal with the MiGs. They just haven't even fired their missiles all game. So we'll see. The F-16s don't really seem to be doing... Oh yeah, this guy. Aim 120. And he got him. Somebody's gonna get killed here. Yep. Yeah, see, we're picking up launch warnings, but that's not... These aren't aimed at us, so... I don't know if that's how the F-14's RWR works. I was under the impression that it uses the same system as the Hornet. And I mean, it looks the same.
5 o'clock.
And it has the same sounds and the same icons, but yeah, these missiles are not... These are not aimed at us, so I really don't know what is up with that. That's gonna miss. That missed as well. See, the other way I figure it is, the F-16 is a plenty capable dogfighter when it's not carrying ordnance. These guys don't have any ordnance aboard. And they should be more than capable of dealing with MiGs. I don't know what these F-14s are doing. These guys have just been idling here this whole time. You know, you'd think that maybe launching some Phoenixes at these guys would be a good idea, but apparently not. We're down to 4,500 pounds of gas.
Oh shit, spike, 3 o'clock.
Alpha, check to home plate.
Oh, that's the bullseye. Oh, I'm so doing this wrong. Let's do this.
Dodge 3-1, inbound.
Ah, a godsend. We can turn down the volume on the RWR. Okay, yeah, we're 239 for 90, so we are 90 miles away from the carrier, and we're down to 4,300 pounds of fuel. I'm gonna go ahead and throttle back here because we're still going along. We're still going pretty fast. I'm only gonna increase speed once we get to like 200 knots. We're making 500 right now. That is one of the really nice things about the Tomcat, is it's got these huge ass engines strapped to the back of it, so you know, this thing will motor along nicely even at like 80 or 90% RPM.
Now he's locking us, 5 o'clock.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, see, this missile's not aimed at me. It's aimed at these F-16s. And these F-14s are just flying around with their thumbs up their asses, so...
Okay, he's locking us, 4 o'clock.
That is one thing that I would kind of like to see improved with DCS is AI mechanics. You guys saw that I was having trouble getting my wingman to engage. I had to tell him to engage 3 or 4 times, and then he got the message, and then I told him to RTB, and he flies into a SAM and gets himself killed. We have 3 MiG-29s that are murdering our strike package right now, and there are 2 fully armed F-14s 20 miles away that are not doing anything at all. So I do hope that at some point in the near future we get some AI improvements, because that would be very, very nice. Another thing about the Tomcat that I probably should have pointed out earlier, but didn't think of it, but we'll point it out now because it's relevant. The fuel gauge is actually not 100% accurate. It has a plus or minus of about 500 to 600 pounds of fuel for the fuel sitting in the tanks. So that means that we could actually run out of gas when this thing says 500 to 600 pounds. So, yeah, we may not actually have 3,800 pounds of fuel aboard. We might only have 3,200. ATC.
Dodge 3-1, request navigation assistance. Dodge 3-1, ADS, you're heading 238.
Oh, that doesn't tell me, how far. That's the icon for the waypoint. So we're actually getting We're actually getting pretty close. And of course, the other interesting thing, and this is what I was talking about earlier, I have to actually land this thing, and I'm not going to have a whole lot of fuel. I may not even have enough fuel for one pass at all. I might only get one chance to land. The weather is not great, and I don't have... Oh, you know what? Actually, I know what I am going to do.
Unable to do that.
Oh. It's because I already dropped them. So we've just jettisoned all of our ordnance, try and clean up the airframe a little bit, get some less drag. I'm going to slow down even further here. We're still making almost 400 knots. There's really no reason for that, and the slower we go, the less fuel our engines use. But yeah, I have to actually land this thing, and conditions are not great. I don't think I'm going to have enough fuel for another pass. So that's going to be it's going to be a little nerve-wracking for sure. Let's see what we got going on here. F16s. Yeah, see, these F14s are still just kind of... that's interesting. There were 2 of them. MiG-29, MiG-29. So, I guess maybe they did engage at some point. Oh. Oh, and here is an Iranian F-14 that they decided not to launch at us. I guess those F-14s just ran out of fuel, so... Yeah, I don't really know why the AI is so dumb in this game, just that they are. You either need to, you know, if you're going to run out of fuel, you either need to charge the enemy and take them with you, or you need to return to base. Yeah, so we're at, we've got a master caution light for bingo fuels. We'll silence that. Or you need to return to base. You can't just orbit around and, you know, half-ass chase the enemy off when you're running out of fuel. You either need to go one way or the other. You can't try to do both. Because as far as I can tell, those Tomcats, those AIs, they died with full missiles aboard, so they never even fired a missile at the target. They just flew around and got themselves killed, so that's fabulous. Now that's interesting. The tanker is actually... Tanker's all the way over here now. I could try to go for an air tank, but I'm no better at... In fact, I'm probably worse at aerial refueling than I am at landing on a carrier, so we're going to skip that for right now. And I think I have enough fuel. I definitely have enough fuel to get one landing pass on. I might even have enough for a go-around if I screw up the first pass. Yeah, and see, we're still making almost 400 knots, so I'm going to throttle back even more. Yeah, now we're starting to slow down. Y'all good back there, Jester?
Dodge 3-1, Wizard, pop-up group 042 for 120 at 2,000 knots.
All right. Now, one thing that I am also not sure of is the waypoint back to home base. I don't know if that... Oh. Well, that answers my question. I was going to say, I don't know if that waypoint moves with the ship or if it's off target. The answer to that question is it is off target because the waypoint is off this way. And the ship is off that way. So, we are going to come around here. We're going to drop flaps. Drop the arrestor hook. Wait, what? Hold on. That's not supposed to be... That is not supposed to be... Hold on, just a second. DLC toggle / countermeasures. That's a little bit weird. I wonder, maybe the landing gear has to be down for the, let's try that. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so... Yeah, see, I can't see a damn thing in this weather. It looks like the boat is angled off to the left, so we need to readjust our approach vector. What is our altitude? 1,900. We're probably going to be too high. Pop our spoilers up to full. The spoilers, or that's that DLC lift control thing that I was screwing around with in the settings there. Those make it real easy to scrub off altitude if you're coming in too high, and if you're too low, then you just close the, which we're a little bit, looks like we're a little bit low here. We're also coming in a little too fast. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, this is gonna be another shit landing. Close the flaps. And full spoilers. Well, we caught a wire. Oh, it looks like we broke Jester. What wire did we catch? So we caught, I don't know if you guys saw it retracting there across the deck, but it looks like we caught the 2-wire. I don't know why Jester didn't have a funny comment. You sure you're all right there, back there, Jester? The 2-wire is, well, it's better than my last landing, which was a 1-wire. So, haha, we'll take it. Anyways, guys, I think that will do it. Actually, before we do so, let's just take a quick look and see what's left of this mission here. So, the last of the F-16s and the Tornadoes are flying back to base. A decent number of these launchers are dead. There was a full battery here, here. This one looks mostly intact. And this one is mostly intact as well. This one's pretty banged up. And we knocked out... This SAM site's dead. This SAM site is also dead. And I think this site might be dead as well. Yeah, it's missing all of its search radars. So 3 SAM sites completely knocked out. Actually, what's this over here? SA-11. Yeah, no search radars to those guys either. So 4 SAM sites completely destroyed. Most of the anti-ship missiles are dead, but not all. We got ourselves a couple kills. I think we got 2 or 3. And we managed to stick it back on the boat, and we got a 2-wire, which is not even that bad of a landing considering my limited abilities at landing the Hornet and the poor weather conditions. So, anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys enjoy this video as much as you seem to have enjoyed my previous one. Stay tuned for more. I will be doing this more regularly. See you guys later. Spirit117, signing out.